Brothers and sisters, how we doing? Good to see you. Chad, Derek, back again. Another video update. Obviously, first and foremost, the announcement came out this morning that masks are optional at the Bedford site. Got word late last night from the International and GM Task Force that CDC had changed its guidelines, and so the protocols were going to change as well. Early this morning, we got word that they're going to be optional at the Bedford site. Lawrence County is in a low-risk area, according to the CDC, and so masks are optional. For those that want to wear them, they are free to do so, but those that don't have to. So a little bit of good news. I know they've been kind of tiresome to be wearing the masks all the time. So definitely a good way to start off the video and start off our Friday. Want to continue on into what we got going on. Union meetings are next week on Thursday, as we always do. We have meetings on Wednesday night, starting with the end of second shift, which will be at 11:30, and then the two meetings on Thursday, March the 10th. Definitely encourage you to come out and join us, because we know there's a lot of conversation, a lot of things involved on the floor that people have questions about. So bring those questions to the union meeting, okay? That's the place where we can really get some answers and have a good dialogue. Next thing I want to bring up is that the benefits department is working on financial planning classes, pre-retirement classes. Between our benefits rep and Kevin Beasley, we've had a couple meetings so far, kind of trying to set out the agenda, looking at a several-week class that would just be one night of those several weeks for a couple of hours, and we're going to touch on a lot of different things, from pre-retirement to mapping out your financial plans to planning out all of your beneficiaries, things of that nature. We're going to touch on a lot of different things, so it will include those that just got in, that have 1 to 5 years of seniority, to those that are getting really close to retiring as well. So come on out once we get those set up. We will definitely announce that, and hopefully that will be of benefit to the membership. So we are working on that. Next week, we're going to have some boxes out at the gates. GM and the UAW are doing a joint venture to collect goods for Becky's Place. You'll see some flyers that will come out. I think a couple of them actually have come out already. They are looking for some specific things, and it's all in celebration of Women's History Month. Becky's Place is a fantastic organization here locally that the UAW and GM have both been proud to support over the years. So we're going to be doing a collection for them to do our part to celebrate Women's History Month. Looking to start that next week, so keep an eye out for those boxes and help out if you can. We definitely welcome all donations. Safety wanted us to remind everybody, check your permits. Okay, this is something that is a continual issue. We want to make sure that everyone is up to date on all the training that they need. So this is a reminder. If you're watching this and you've got a couple of minutes, check your permits. What are you read on? Have you had your physical? Is your physical required for some of those things that you are read on? Okay, if you are, make sure you let your group leader know. Tell them that you are read on whatever it may be, cranes and rigging, mobile equipment, doesn't matter, okay? Let your supervisor know, check now. Also, they wanted to remind people that as we're getting into the spring months, let's start looking at fans. Two types of fans. One is exhaust fans. Are the exhaust fans working and moving smoke away from your work area? Are they on? Are they functioning? If you have questions, raise those to your supervisor, okay? There's also an escalation process that you can use the 5 board for. If you have a safety concern, raise those up on that 5 board, okay? Give your team leaders, group leaders a chance to address them. If they're not getting addressed, then follow that escalation process. The other fan that we're talking about, as we're starting to move into warmer temperatures, definitely be thinking about whether or not you're going to need a fan in your area. If you're missing one, or you feel like it would be good, if you've worked in an area and you know it gets hot, start asking for those things now before it does get really, really hot. So those couple of things, check your permits, check the fans. Safety wanted to definitely pass that message along. The Veterans Committee is also working with Bobby Durheimer on the GM side to move forward on the Veterans Wall that we're going to have up in the cafeteria. So if you are a veteran and you want to be included in the Veterans Wall recognition, please reach out to Patrick York or to Bobby Durheimer. Okay? Let them know that you want to be included. They'll have some questions for you. But if you are interested in participating in the Veterans Wall that we're going to display in the cafeteria, though that project is moving forward. So reach out to Patrick York or Bobby Durheimer and let them know that you're interested. Last thing that I have is something to keep on your radar. We have elections coming up in May. Now, we're going to have a couple of different things that are going to be up for election. The shop committee, a couple of offices for Caravan, and constitutional convention delegates. Those will be taking place in May. We will have nominations at our April meeting on April the 14th. The notice for those nominations will go out towards the end of this month. So if you're considering it, definitely be looking out for that. We will have that conversation and we will vote on the dates and times at this upcoming meeting. Nominations will be at the next meeting in April. So if you are considering something like that, it is around the corner. So just to let everybody know, those are upcoming. Keep your eyes peeled, and definitely be a discussion that we're going to be having at the next couple of union meetings. So with that, that's all I've got. I'll toss it over to Chad.
Thank you, Brother Derek. So just want to give a couple updates. Phil and Kelly and Victor was here Wednesday, and from everything that we've heard, the visit went really well. There was a lot of compliments on the floor visit, so great job to everyone on the floor for doing your part. It is a good thing. We're still working on the 182 die maker and pipe fitter grievances. We're close, but we're not there yet. So once we do get that resolved, Skilled Trades will then vote on the local agreement, and then we'll move forward on that, depending on how they vote. Schedules are slightly up, so they're starting to trend up a little bit. Chips seem to be flowing better now. I don't think that we're out of the woods on that yet, but they are moving better right now. There's more to come on that. Still, the outlook this year is still kind of up in the air, but things are moving a little bit better now with that. Chris Webb did get a hold of me, and they were actually going to try to get here next Tuesday and Wednesday. He actually called me this morning and left me a message. And unfortunately, they're not going to be able to because they're tied up at another facility right now. They were hoping that they would be done, but unfortunately, they were not. So they're probably going to have to schedule. Now it's looking more like April when that's going to happen. But they were going to try to get here Tuesday and Wednesday this coming week, but unfortunately, like I said, just didn't happen because they were tied up at another plant with some issues there. But as soon as they get me a date, then we'll share that with the membership so everyone knows when they're coming so they can come in and do their investigation. Something else that I thought was actually kind of cool, we had a virtual Key 4 on Tuesday, and our plant actually got recognized for GMS, which is a good thing. So that went out to basically all the plants, and everyone got to see that. So I thought that was a good thing for our plant to be recognized on our GMS score, especially from where we were to where we are now. We got some other things we got going on, and a lot of good positive things going on this week. You know, masks being gone. I know when the announcement went out, there was a lot of people hooping and hollering out on the floor. It's just been a good day, and it's different to see Derek without his mask on, but it's good to see people's faces. So definitely a lot of good things going on this week, and hopefully those good things continue going into the rest of the year. So we will see you at the union meetings. We'll keep you posted on what's going on, and we'll see you soon.
Solidarity.
Solidarity.